want to take me home tonight. It's quite alright. Yeah, she say, if you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. If you can make me dance, I'll stay forever. I may know you're, is it obvious? I'm just trying to figure you out. I want all of you if I'm honest. I'm just trying to figure you out. Oh, you're all I need to know. Oh, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need to know. 'Cause you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need, you're all I need. You say too late to start, got you howling. I don't believe it. You say too late to start, ain't it hard? You know you better.
Twisting my words and bringing up the past, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promised that I would've never got involved if I knew I would get so attached. I promised that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. New Van Cleef for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about if you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat, while you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave
See, I would've done
everything.
anything for you. Now you won't pick up when I call you. It was late night texting till we're yawning. Nowadays I'm overthinking till the morning. Switched up and turned without a warning, but I know my heart forever bleed. Two distant strangers like magicians, never knew them tricks were up your sleeve.
Hey, I'm sick of this back and forth. Stop, it's starting to get contagious. I have to put the bridges out you built. What I felt inside would have been outrageous. Stop acting, think I believe that. That's catfish, poor performance. What's your number, please, or contact. Buzz you up so I can call that a ballin'.
Come tell me like, what do you want? Yeah, tell me like, what do you need? French tip when you're doing your feet. New LV when you fly overseas. Call plumbing cause I'm at a band swimming cause I'm in a deep. Don't call me, you already know. I'm on the road and you for the streets.
Young and it ain't the same. I guess we're on different things. I guess now we're distant strangers. You said there's no fun to blame, but I was not the one to change. 'Cause I was not the one to save you. You were my everything, now I regret everything. I wanted you here with me, but you didn't want that. I'm doing anything, I don't know what's you're in. I wanted you here with me, but it was too much to ask for. You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Seven oh 70 Collins. We in Miami and we ballin'. She let dollar pull up, this be mobbin'. Every time I'm in the city, we be locked in. Ay, locked in. Ball Harbor, take you shopping. Nikki Beach, we in the water. Free up, make it harder. 2 a.m. we ended up at Live. 3 a.m. we like Pope, and 4 a.m. Which girls I'm taking home? Ooh, yeah.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, And the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Green Bay Packers. Here's Brandon McManus to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. It's Brashard Smith now with the return.
The Bucs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is first and 10. Coming out, throwing his Howell. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Play action here with Howell. Finds his back, Kyron Williams. And he won't have any room after that quick pass. Well covered by the defense. That play loses yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage. Offense to the line fast.
7-yard gain. That's good for a first down. A gain of 7. And the Buccaneer first down.
To the air on first down, Howell. And it'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So it'll be 2nd down. All right, partner, testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. 2nd and 10. Here's Howell. Fits it through the middle. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too. They've come out swinging to begin this contest as they've got it down to the 31. Now Howell off the play action. Forced out to his right. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
A humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. But one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
This is going to be play number 8 of this drive as they set up for 3rd and 5. And the shotgun, Howell. Chased out to his right. This connects with Higgins. And he's going to take this to the end zone. A Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep. Certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Set, punt, ready.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Go right side, and Dobbs has it. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. He's got the first down grab and still going. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. They get 27 on the play. And it'll give the Packers the first.
First down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Ready.
Handoff, running right, Jacobs. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Love out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and it's a quarterback when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB could cut off and take the other way.
Finds him over the middle. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Here's Travis Etienne on the ground. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Defense hasn't really found its backbone yet, but maybe just a little sliver of light between the clouds here as they bring up third down.
Yeah, you're not going to likely keep points off the board, but if you can come through with one more stop and limit it to a field goal, yeah, that's at least something to build from.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers finish off their opening drive. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. McManus there to tack on the point after. And the Packers start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's first and 10. Throwing now off the play action. Dumped off to his running back. And this is going to go as a gain of about 3 before he's met and escorted out.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
Takes the handoff, now to throw. Pocket isn't holding up, they're able to drop it. And that sack may change the next play call as it sends them backwards ahead of third down.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. Buccaneers out and into punt formation. One of the league's best return men, Jamal Agnew, back deep. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down.
The Packers take over 1st and 10.
Okay,
1st and 10 from the 32. Shotgun now for Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Seeing some early game planning at work here, Brock. They were quick to attack that throw and break it up.
Yeah, this defense knows the importance this offense places on throwing the ball to their tight ends, and they were ready for it and all over it.
And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
And the Packers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at
Here
the
we go.
45-yard line.
Jacobs running behind center. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
2 yards.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
hut, hut.
So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this.
Ready, ready. 52 blue. Ready, ready.
Love from the gun. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Set, ready, hut.
Throwing his Love on 3rd. Has his man. It stops. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Ready.
1st down throw. Here's Love. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
I know that you and I love, Kate, looking at plays and discussing them and all the different outlets and checkdowns, and usually there's a completion to be had, but not against this defense. Not on that one.
Ready, set.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Set, hut, drill. 50 blue, black 40. Hut, hut.
Throwing again. Love. Big strike here to Williams. So 20 yards on that play. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
That's another Packers 1st down.
Let's go now.
1st and 10 at the
10 black.
23-yard line.
White. Ready.
Sticking in the air. Love. Short pass brought in. Has some room to work. And it goes the distance. Touchdown, Green Bay! The Packers take a 2nd quarter lead.
The play really had all the elements you're looking for from a tight end, showing that he can stretch that field. With the route, check. Secure the catch, quickly become a runner, check. And finally go finish that drive off and celebrate with your homeboys.
That one splits the uprights. And the Packers break that tie and now lead by 7. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Miller on the return. Finds some space, he's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. off the play fake. He'll throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And this one will get them into enemy territory. Hit and stop quickly. The catch moves him to the 48. One play in, Brock and his drive is already in enemy territory.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Howell, first and 10. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First down, Howell. He's got Brown on the slant. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
Working inside the red zone. Buys time, rolling right. Nowhere to go with it, so he's just going to throw this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Howell again on second and 10. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
So far, this script, well, it's dictated some early looks for this running back, and now you're seeing the adjustment defensively. Not so easy on those checkdowns. Nowhere for that ball to go.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down.
Here we go. 70 Timberwolf. Check, Bobcat, check, Mustang 19.
Give to Williams from the gun. They're holding strong here. The defense gets him at the line. That's going to bring up fourth down. Katie York now on for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. York knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock. So they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is first and 10.
Ready. 6-40, ready.
Love looking to pass. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
These intermediate games, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
There's Love to throw. Taken in by Williams outright. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. First and 10 from the 43.
First down.
Ready.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air with Love. And he's just going to huck this one into about row C there. And some lucky fan going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Back to the air. Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And things look tougher now with third and long. Third and long. They're going to throw. And the incompletions continuing to stack up here, Brock. 3 straight plays as the defender knocks it away. Now it's fourth down.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit, Kate. You got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Loves to throw again. Cut down the field, Golden. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And he's going to fight forward and get in. Touchdown! The Packers keep their drive alive and reach pay dirt one play later. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Packers drive their lead to 11. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Howell from the gun. Completed to his running back. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. Offense in the hurry up here. To the air on first down. Howell. Delivers another one to Williams. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down. Exactly 2 minutes to play in half number 1. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. And the shotgun. Howell. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And we'll see what they do here on second down. To throw again, it's Howell. He just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down. To the air on third and long. Throw left side, caught by Higgins. And they make the tackle at the 38. Buccaneers hustling to the line. They're in the hurry up. Howell out of the shotgun. Brought in right side. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
Good offenses, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
From the red zone on first. To the end zone, but incomplete. Took their shot there on first down, Brock, but don't come away with any points just yet.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Okay, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
The Packers take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
This drive is in trouble. Got to figure out 3rd and 12. Third and long for him here. On the move, headed right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket. Genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sign of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete. Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Here's Jamal Agnew on the return. The tackle is made, so this drive will begin at the 34-yard line.
The Packers take over first and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
Ready up.
Green Bay offense to the line now. First and 10.
Ready.
Shotgun now for Love. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Okay, this defense finally said enough, ripped up that script. They have seen him be way too productive. Time to start fighting him for every single throw.
Second and 10. Love trying again. Short pass brought in. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Working quickly here.
It's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 4.
Love on 3rd and short. Has his man. It stops. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and 10.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. Once more, it's Love. Hits him on the out route. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Throwing again. Love. Left side, backs there, cut! And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
I don't know about you, Kate, but I think somebody's auditioning for some extra work as a receiver. If he could do that coming out of the backfield, imagine the damage he could do if they sent him out into one of those spots out wide.
Stick it in the air. Love. He's got it at the 5. There's the hurry up here.
15 more yards. That's another.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5. Love from the gun. Too far out of the back of the end zone it goes, incomplete. And as that one falls incomplete, Brock, the pressure ticks up just a bit because this has been too good a drive to not pay it off in the end zone.
Yeah, Kate, it's time to find your best matchup.
Yeah.
Unless you're already committed to going for it on 4th, you've got one more shot. Players, not plays. Get it to your best player.
McManus sends it through. And it's now a 2-possession game as the lead grows to 11. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. Here's Agnew on the return. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled. Just beyond that 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Come on, set. Black 40.
Jacobs gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
Run lost him a yard to begin the drive. Here comes 2nd and 11.
Let's go now. 10 black.
The play clock runs out. This will be a delay. Can't get the play off in time, and I'm going to wager the call is going to come in much quicker, Brock, for this next snap. They break the huddle. It's 2nd down now.
Ready.
Love out of the shotgun. And downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at
Down.
the 45-yard
Six.
line.
52 blue. You yellow. Smash red. Hut, hut.
There's Love to throw. That's complete to Reed, out left. And he's tackled for a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards in the double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that was so good, really, on 2 levels there defensively. Number 1, with an athletic quarterback, you've got to keep him in the pocket. They did. And then more importantly, and in this case, you got to finish him. Job well done.
Empty backfield. 5 guys out wide for 3rd and long.
Ready, ready.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. The Packers send out their punting unit. And he wasn't needed at all in the first half, partner. This is going to be his first punt. And he's going to be touched down as that one comes to an end.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
1st down, and they go right back to him. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in a locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. Here's Howell. That's caught for the 1st. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Offense in a hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's Howell. 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. This one doesn't get much. Down to the 41. Devon Bullard bringing that play to an end.
That's not a big completion on a stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Sends this to the end zone. And he finds him in the end zone for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers start the 2nd half with some needed points.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or 2 high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
All right, here we go, Brock. Todd Bowles believing in his offense. They're going for two.
Will set up for the two-point conversion.
Trying for it on the ground. And he made the line of scrimmage, but not that goal line. Defense there to shut down that two-point attempt.
Buccaneers, 19.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready.
A nice starting spot for the Packers here. This is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. 33, yellow. Ready.
And off to Jacobs to start the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
If there's ever a play we could call garden variety in the NFL, I think we just saw it right there. That's an uneventful run and a pretty sound stop there defensively.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Let's go.
Love. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. It is caught at the 20. That's a Green Bay touchdown. The Packers hold an 11-point advantage. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. McManus on for the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Packers push the lead up to 12. On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Miller on the return. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Tampa Bay bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Howell now. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down. Howell. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Throw here, 3rd down. Trying for the deep ball. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
Kate, as a quarterback, that is so rough. Incomplete. You're going to go to the sidelines, you're going to look at that tablet, and you're going to try to figure out, how in the heck do we turn this around?
And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. 52 blue. Hut.
Love now to throw. Left side into the hands of Dobbs. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Kid, I was on the field, the young high school quarterback, just last week, and I told him one of the greatest attributes a quarterback can have is courage. And it takes courage to sit in that pocket that long, let a play develop, and let that receiver work all the way from one side of the field to the other, give him a chance to make a play.
That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it'll give the Packers the first.
That's good for a Packers.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Running on first here with Jacobs. He swarms in the middle. This gets maybe a yard. Benjamin Morrison coming up to make that tackle.
46-yard line.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on first down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Ready?
Play fake. It's Love. Catch is made down the right sideline. Again, he's got room. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers lengthen the lead at the end of the third. It's a Romeo Doubs touchdown. His third through the air this game. McManus on for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Packers go up by 19.
38. Buccaneers 19. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Miller on the return. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's not quite over yet, but it'd take a pretty miraculous comeback. We've got a 3-score game as we get set to start the fourth quarter. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Howell from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down. Howell out of the shotgun. Cut for big yards on the right side. It's a 29-yard gain. And the Bucs have the first.
It's a gain of 29.
Offense up to the line fast.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
First down, Howell. Dumped off to his running back.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
At the 46-yard line.
Delivers another one to Williams. And this will only complicate matters for third down, partner. They're sent backwards.
A loss of 2 yards. It's third down and 5.
Throw again. It's Howell. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And the Packers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
I'll hear a lot of defensive coordinators say you've got to earn the right to rush the passer by doing work on the early downs. You know what this is, Kate? They've earned the right to be aggressive defensively with the work they did through 3 quarters, and this defense is cutting it loose.
And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. All set now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Running right, here's Jacobs. And he'll get about 4 yards as that brings up second down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake.
And he runs this one in. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers keep adding to that fourth quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Extra point try is good by McManus. And the Packers grow their lead yet again.
Buccaneers 19. Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Here's Smith on the return. And he gets what he can by diving down, but they're still backed up a ways to begin this series. Working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Dumps it off to his running back. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here.
It's a pickup of 3.
And the shotgun, Howell. That's caught by Williams. And he'll have it up to about the 23-yard line on the play. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 8. Complete to Tyron Williams.
To the air on 1st down, Howell. This one to Williams out left side. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. But one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Sticking to the air here. And this time they can't connect, so that's incomplete. Been favoring their back this drive. Let's see if it's going to continue now on 3rd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Howell throwing on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
And this is rejected. The defender knocks the throw away and forces a turnover on downs. Green Bay offense to the line now. 1st and 10.
Ready, set,
Handoff here to Jacobs. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. He even ripped through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw. You never, ever, as an offense, like 3 and outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on 3rd down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
On comes Brandon McManus now to try this field goal for the Packers. It's about 43 yards for him. McManus sends it through. And that makes it a 29-point ball game.
Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Here's Smith on the return.
At their own 11-yard line.
Bucks to the line. 1st and 10. Throwing now, Howell. Completed to his running back. And he'll get this up to the 19-yard line as he stopped. Offense to the line fast.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up
second and manageable. He's throwing. Finds him over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
complete to Devin Cole.
Back to throw. Here's Howell. Hits his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds after it looks like about a yard there. Second down coming up.
Some certainly do it better than others, Kate, but every running back in the league today has got to do just that. You cannot be a one-dimensional back in the league anymore. You can't. You got to be able to handle your business, both toting the ball as a runner, and really importantly as a check-down outlet on short throws.
It's a big strike downfield to Anguka. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Catch made by Bucky Irving. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They get 19 on that pickup. And that will be a Tampa Bay first down.
Buccaneers, first down. First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To throw, Howell. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up. Defense showing blitz. Howell. This connects with Higgins. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Here's Howell, 1st and 10. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And they'll get there and stop him at the line. Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
Here we go, here we go.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Jump off caught by his back. And they're able to touch him down. So that's going to bring up 4th down. Looking fast as that clock ticks down.
No gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. Throw caught by his running back. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover.
Hey, I get it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone.
Here's ETN to begin the drive. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Absolutely no fear in his game. Even one of the smaller defenders out there, he isn't afraid to go charging into all those linemen and dish out some physical play himself to make that stop.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly mopped up, too.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, here we go. 52 blue. Ready.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Man downfield, he's got it. So that's Dobbs. And this is brought to a stop up at, say, the 34-yard line there. They get 23 on that one. And that's good for a Green Bay 1st down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard
Victory
line.
formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. So this is a Packers win. And it's harder and harder not to mention, Brock, the possibility of an undefeated season as they add another to their total here in the penultimate month of the campaign. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Packers are your winners as we say so long from Green Bay.